Hi, welcome back. Well, today it's a pretty good day to change the oil and the selecto speed on this 4500. If you saw one of my previous videos there when we first got this, that hydraulic fluid in there in the transmission was pretty milky looking and a little bit gray looking. So definitely should be changed out, and a new filter put in it underneath that cover right there. Now on any selecto speed, you have a screen right there, intake screen, and you can see it's got a little strap that holds it in there, and you can pull that out and then you turn the end of the screen and it has a hole that lets it drain down into a pan. Or on later model selecto speeds like this one, in the 3000 series, 4000, the square hood style, there's a drain plug right there. It allows you to drain the oil out instead of through the pre-screen filter, the pickup screen. And then I'll show you on the other side the level and fill plug. And here on the other side of the tractor, just in front of the running boards, there's a plug right in the side right there. Pipe plug. Some might have an elbow on it. And that's your fill and your level plug. So you just fill it up until there. And I think they hold about 3 gallons of oil, I believe. On this 4500 here, they have these extra lines on the side of the transmission that go up to the radiator to help cool down the transmission, the oil, or to help warm it up too. So let's get started. And I'm starting to get the pickup screen off here, or out. See, I just loosened up the little tab there that holds it in. Hope there's enough room in between the loader frame here and this to get it out of the way. If not, well, I always have that drain down there. But in order to clean the screen, might be a different story there then. So let's get this drain in here. Might have to get onto it with a pair of channel locks and kind of work it out a little bit, because there is an O-ring on this in a little bit there. Might get stuck. I finally got it loosened up here and pulled out. I had to actually get a pipe wrench on it there to get it to break loose and work it back and forth with a pair of channel locks. I think I'll kind of rusty there. I'll put some anti-seize on it when I put it back in. And as you can see, there's the hole. It's supposed to direct it down into the pan, and you can see that it's not really draining too good there. It's kind of milky looking. If I do have enough room here, I'm getting pretty close here. Oh yeah. air-bound. Yeah, that's not good oil. Definitely needed to be changed. I think I will, and when this finishes draining here, I think I will open up that drain plug there too, just to make sure that there's nothing down over that way. The tractor is a little tipped that way. Well, that's pretty dirty, almost gray looking. And apparently a lot of Selectospeed guys that used to work on these at the dealerships or studied on them at the dealership, they say you got to change your oil every year. They say make sure it's nice and clean, and you know, this is far from being clean, and it was still working pretty fine. Shifted in all the gears and everything, so it'll be a lot better for it. Nice clean oil and a nice clean filter. Well, it's pretty much done draining now, just a few little drips left, so I clean this up a little bit here, put a new O-ring on it, and put a little anti-seize around the end of it a little bit there so it won't get seized up again. I'll wipe out the inside of that where that goes in, and then I'm gonna open up that drain plug and see if there's anything in there too. Yeah, sorry for the lack of light, just a flashlight. It's getting dark pretty quick here after doing that and then draining that, the plug back there. There was a little bit in that plug back there, so good thing I did drain that. So now the next thing is take off the cover for the filter there and put a new filter in it. And I got the pan all ready. So let's drain this out. Yeah, here's a little bit better light. Yeah, see, we took the cover off it there and let it drain out there. Wasn't much oil in there. And now I'll get that filter out. It's a good thing to turn your steering all the way to the right so you get enough room in here. Get that out. And for the filter, I got a Hastings LF229. That's a cross reference to the Ford New Holland, and you can pick them up on eBay pretty cheap. I think I got these two for like both of them $12, so that's pretty nice and cheap. Yeah, you can see the old filter actually came apart. That's the part that screws in to the cover there. It came apart off of this. So that's not good. So let's make sure this is all cleaned up here and wiped out. And then I'll screw that new filter on it, put it in there. There, now with the new filter back in, I was able to get the cover on. And boy, this is kind of tricky to fit in here. I had to put the cover up against it here and then kind of screw the filter on to the cover and then put it in there at the same time. So we'll fill it up there to the level plug over there on the other side, and then that should be good to go then. Well, that's the next day now. We filled up the Selectospeed with hydraulic oil, and I checked the gasket there, and I checked the intake screen down there, see if there's any leaks. and there wasn't any. So that's good. Now on the other side there, that fill hole, and that fill hole down there, I used a long tube transmission fluid funnel to get down in there, and I just waited until it started to run out there. Then I knew I was level. And there's a lot of questions of what oil to use in these. Well, I just use the regular J20A from Tractor Supply, the VP Racing brand, cheapest one there. That covers the 134A or 134D specs for the Ford oil, hydraulic oil. And you can use that in your lift and in your loader too. And that's what I use. Well, that about wraps it up here for the SelectoSpeed oil change. Seems to be working pretty good. It'll do a lot better with that fresh oil in there. No milkiness or water in it. That's not good for your clutches in there, that's for sure. No, it's not good for anything really. So, time to put her to work there and start digging some holes or moving stones there with the loader. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment. And if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.